Hi there everyone, welcome back to the channel, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Peter Gay Barrett with over 20 years experience in the hotel industry. I am currently a hotel general manager with Marriott Hotels in Metro Atlanta, and on this channel I give hotel advice to hotel managers, hotel leaders, hotel employees, or those who may be considering being a hotel employees. And I also give advice to you. Most of you who are watching are hotel guests, right? So I give a lot of advice on how to land a hotel job, how to keep a hotel job, how to start in the hotel industry, auditing your hotel, checking your hotel, just tips and advices on how to be a successful general manager. Now, I have a 4-year college degree in hospitality and hotel and restaurant management, but I'm here to tell you, you do not have to have any form of degree or tertiary education or certificate or even hotel experience in order to start at an entry level in the hospitality industry, or even to be in a mid-level management or entry-level management. You do not have to have hotel degrees or even hotel experience. We will hire you. But I am here today to talk about interviewing for hotel jobs. I recently had an interview as an opportunity came my way. I was not particularly looking, but an opportunity came my way by way of a colleague of mine who worked in the hospitality industry as well. Now, her field is in sales. My area of expertise is in general operations and overall hotel management. So the opportunity she heard about, she informed me about it, I interviewed for it. And in that interview process, I learned a few things about myself. And while I went through the interview process, I actually just had some ideas that I'm like, I think this would be great ideas to share with anyone who's looking to get into hotel management, anyone who's in hotel management and you feel like you're kind of stuck and you are looking for a promotion or looking for a different hotel or just another management company, which management companies we will talk about in another video, right? So if you are just, looking for a shift, looking for more money, looking for responsibilities, you feel just a little too settled and too comfortable. That was me, right? Again, I wasn't particularly looking to find a job, but I was always thinking, you know what? I think I'm getting that itch. Been in my current role for 3 years. Opportunities kind of came by that I wanted to apply for. I applied for 2, they didn't really work out. Either I was passed up for those jobs or for whatever reason, right? I just wasn't selected. I wasn't the girl for them, right? And that's fine. But I thought to myself, now it's time to get that itch, right? So when the opportunity came my way, I jumped on it and I interviewed for it. And I will let you guys know if I got the job. Now, it is a bigger hotel, a little more responsibilities, newer hotel. I would still within the Marriott family. I would say probably a little nicer hotel, a little bit more connected to the city. I am currently out in the suburbs. More money, obviously. Well, not obviously, but more money. So I considered and I interviewed. Now, here are a few tips that I will give to anyone who is going on a hotel interview, either for the first time or you're just interviewing for a promotion, interviewing for another job, whatever the case is, you're interviewing for a hotel management job in our industry. And number one, I will always say, and sometimes, well, let me go back to the basics. Make sure you show up on time. And by on time, I mean a couple of minutes early, maybe 5 minutes early or so. You don't want to show up 10 minutes early, right? I think that's just excessive. I think, anything under 5, under 10, 5 minutes, under 10 or so minutes early for your interview. And a lot of people show up for interview just casually, right? Hotel management, well, I don't want to say we're still kind of old school, but even myself as a leader these days, I have to think of the basics, the things that got me to where I am, with showing up on time or showing up early for an interview, showing up dressed professionally. Yes, I will wear a nice dress with a blazer. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I may even just put a little bit of makeup on, make sure my hair looks nice and clean, and I'm showing up early for the interview. These are things that I feel like I shouldn't have to say, but you guys would be surprised. I've interviewed for mid-level management, upper level management, and entry-level management position, and I see how people show up to work. Not to mention line level and just entry level, how people show up not to work but to interview. And I'm thinking, like, you have that first impression, that's all you have to give. And if I am thinking as a hotel general manager, when I leave my hotel, you are the manager that's going to be in charge, and at minimum you can't even show up to the interview on time and look dressed properly, yeah, you're probably gonna have a very short interview. This decision is probably made the moment that you walk into my hotel, my office, wherever we're sitting to do the interview, right? So those are just the basic things that I would say. Be confident. Hotel leaders like myself love when people are confident. Borderline cocky is okay for me. And I'm just saying that as a fact for myself, right? Be confident. And I didn't realize that I was quite doing that in my interview. In the first interview I had, I went through 4 rounds of interview, and the last one was with a panel of 5 people, right? So it could be, it got a little intimidating. I spoke to the COO of the company, human resources, directors of this, directors of that, regional this, vice president of that, right? It was those types of interview. And that first interview I had, and just some of the questions that were asked to me, and I just went in line by line, what I do every day, the system that I use, what I use them for, how long it take me to use them. And I thought to myself, I should be proud of myself. In the moment I was thinking, like, wow, I actually knew these processes, knew these steps outside of my head, didn't have to make any notes, because these are things that I do on a daily basis. And you may not be on the level that I am, but whatever it is that your qualities are, right, brag on those things, right? And it may seem like bragging, and bragging may get a negative connotation, but I love when I'm interviewing someone that they come confident. And even after I have gone through the list of applications that I use, what do I use them for, how long it take me to use them, how long it take me to learn some of these. These are the systems that the company that I'm interviewing for uses as well. And the HR person said to me, when you're done with this interview, Peter Gay, give yourself a pat on the back. You're probably one of the first people that I have interviewed who knew the system, knew how to use them, was able to recite it, and was able to say what you use the system for. He said that to me. And that kind of made me think, yes, I should be proud of myself. That made me think of a young person who is coming up in the hotel industry, who may be applying for a mid-level or entry-level position. Whatever your qualities are, brag on yourself. Talk about the things that are important to you, the systems that you use, the processes that you use, the awards that you have received, right? And even if it come off of as a little cocky, hotel leaders love to see that. We love to hear that. We love to know that you are confident, because when the guest is in front of you, reading you a new one and giving you a new, you have to be able to know your policy, know your procedures, know how to take care of that guest, knowing it's not personal, be able to be flexible, right? So if I can give you any advice, it's okay to be borderline cocky, as long as you're being cocky and you have what it takes to back it up. If you have what it takes to back up your confidence, go ahead, my friend, and be confident. I have never, even just in my personal life, had any issues with anyone who is confident in what they do, confident in how they look, confident in how they carry themselves, confident in what they have achieved in life. It's okay. It is you. It's your truth. It's your fact. It's who you are. And if I could give any one single advice, be confident when you go out on an interview. Make sure you show up on time. Make sure you look very well put together, because to some degree, we are still a little bit old school in the hospitality industry. And me, myself personally, if you're interviewing with me and you show up in jeans for a management position, nah, you're probably not getting the job. I'm just saying. Unless you are a gentleman who is in a nicely pressed, no wrinkled jeans with a dress shirt and maybe a blazer, something like that, right? But mainly for women or guys, jeans and t-shirt, no. Women, jeans, no. I am going to think you're not taking this seriously, and how can you take this $1 million operation seriously to have you manage a segment of it or managing the whole of it when I am not available? So if you guys are looking for some more tips on interviewing for hotel management jobs or interviewing for hotel jobs, leave me a comment and let me know, because there were multiple things that come into mind and I made some notes of it. But if you guys would like me to share those, go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know. Didn't want to make this video so long, but those are just the big things that came to mind, and just the one main one as I was interviewing. And I also feel the need to say that you do not have to have a college degree. You do not have to have, these fancy hotel experience to go and apply for a hotel job. We can teach you our processes. We can teach you our system in the hotel business. What we're looking for is confidence, someone who's flexible, someone who have some form of people skills, right? Those are just few of the little things that you have to possess in order to be a hotel manager. So if you're looking for some more advice on just overall hotel management, things, as a guest, what you can expect when you walk into a hotel, some of the things that you should be looking for. As you can see, I am not at home. I am at a hotel, actually a little staycation with my honey. And as a hotel manager, it's one of the best benefits that we get is actually these discount hotel rooms. So when we're looking for just a change of scenery, just to have a little staycation, get away from home a little bit, we are up the street from the job, from the home, you all. We are not far from home, but it's just another great benefit that I get from being a hotel manager. So drop me a comment and let me know, you guys. Would you like me to share more of this type of content, showing hotel rooms to you, or giving you any kind of tips on how to be a hotel manager, how to be a good guest at a hotel? Drop me a comment and let me know. Whichever one of those, I would love to know. You're a hotel guest, hotel employee, hotel manager, whatever you want to comment, just drop me a comment and let me know. Subscribe to my channel, because I have crazy ideas, not crazy in the sense that it's not great, a plethora, it's my favorite word, a plethora of suggestions and ideas about hotel management that I want to share with you guys. So subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. Until next time, bye.